Imagine if we asked ourselves, how tall can we go? What does tall mean anyway? Okay, so let's start with the 1992 Olympic Dream Team. Okay, wait, let's actually start with just Patrick Ewing, because his nickname was the Monster, so he's tall. He's 7 feet tall, which I guess is 2.15 meters for those keeping track. Let's put him next to the Statue of Liberty. That's tall. Even if we stack up a whole team of Patrick Ewings, it doesn't even touch the top of the Statue of Liberty. Okay, so let's put the Statue of Liberty next to the Eiffel Tower, because that's made by the same person. And the Eiffel Tower, at one point, was the tallest construction in the world. It was a while ago. And then let's take the Eiffel Tower and put it next to all of the tall buildings that we've built. Okay, that's tall. That's really tall. Let's look at Mount Everest. That's 9 kilometers. Let's look at where planes are flying. That's 12 kilometers. Okay, scratch that. Okay, that is 15 kilometers. That is really tall. How many Patrick Ewings is that? It's 7,030 Patrick Ewing. That's really tall. Challenges like this one stretch the boundaries of human ambition and exploration. They ask us to think big, and they are the heart of Hieroglyph, a collaborative project at the Center for Science and the Imagination.
Hello. My name is Ed Finn. I'm the director of the Center for Science and the Imagination. There we go. And today I want to talk to you about thinking big and microphones. Because thinking big on its own is not enough. The idea is not enough. You need to have a story that you can share. You need to have something that inspires the imaginations of millions of people. You need to have something that can become a shared story, that can become a collective narrative, to create a community around an idea for it really to work, to become really big. To build a better future, you need better dreams. You need those narratives that are inspirational, that draw people in, that make them agents in charting their own destinies and not just passive observers. A lot of those dreams come from science fiction. The tricorder we've already heard about, Jules Verne, Isaac Asimov's robots, these are really sticky ideas, iconic visions of the future, of new technologies and innovation that stick with us, that are almost impossible to let go of, and that have shaped generations of innovation. But all of these ideas are decades old. So where are our new iconic ideas going to come from? Project Hieroglyph is an effort to do that, to take the natural feedback loop between the cultural imagination, science fiction, Hollywood, and the technological imagination, what people like you are doing. And we're trying to take that feedback loop and make it work in a much more conscious and reflexive way, bringing science fiction writers, well-known writers like Neil Stephenson, Cory Doctorow, Bruce Sterling, some of the best who are writing today, putting them directly in contact with scientists and engineers to talk, to collaborate online, to start generating new research questions, to create science fiction stories that I like to think of as science fiction of the present, big, ambitious ideas that we could do right now if we just had a good story to tell about them. We're collecting the best of this material into a book. We're taking it into the classroom, from English to engineering. We're creating a new community online of conversation, of creativity, and most importantly, of circling back of collaboration and support, so that we're creating an ecosystem, a moonshot ecosystem, to create not just one idea, but a group of people who can think big and then put those ideas into action. So the Tall Tower is already moving forward as a computational model. It's a wonderful science fiction story. It's a set of really interesting research questions in atmospheric physics and structural engineering, a number of other fields. It's a 10-meter tall prototype that we're hoping to build later this year. But it's just one of our ideas. And one of the most exciting things about this project is the fact that so many of these other ideas may not be science fiction by the time we publish them. Google's working on airborne internet routers. We just heard about using dirt to print stuff. Well, what if you use moon dirt? We are also hearing about using gadgets to change our relationship with technology, our relationship with the environment. So thinking big is about a shared dream, a shared story. To set that target, to come up with an ambitious goal, you need to use narrative as a way to get all sorts of different people on the page. You need to use a collective story as a way to kickstart the process of solving the technical challenges, because one good science fiction story can save you hundreds of hours of PowerPoints and meetings. It's true. So what we're trying to do is change the future. And the way you change the future is you change the story you tell about the future. We need to come up with dreams that artists and engineers and scientists and writers can all believe in together. So it's time to start thinking big again. Join us.